Como's success feels like one of those football stories people thought no longer existed. For years, Como 1907 was not a club the world was watching. It was a beautiful name in a beautiful place. But behind the view of Lake Como, there was pain. The club had faced bankruptcy, lost its place among Italy's elite, and in 2019 was still far from the spotlight. For many teams, that kind of fall becomes the end of the dream. But for Como, it became the beginning of something bigger. The rebirth did not happen overnight. When Indonesia's Jarum-backed Cent Entertainment entered the club, Como did not try to become a giant in one summer. They built slowly. They created structure. They invested in people, ideas, identity, and patience. The club started to feel less like a random project and more like a long-term mission. Then Cesc Fàbregas arrived, and Como found the perfect face for its story. He was not just a famous former player looking for a quiet ending. He was a World Cup winner willing to begin again. First as a player, then as a coach, and finally as the leader of the project. His presence gave Como credibility, but his vision gave Como direction. Under him, the club did not play like a small team waiting to survive. They played with courage, intelligence, and belief. In 2024, Como returned to Serie A after more than 2 decades away. That moment was already historic, but the real shock came after that. Como did not come back just to enjoy the view. They came back to compete. They challenged bigger clubs, trusted young talent, played brave football, and turned a romantic comeback into a serious football revolution. And then came the moment that made the world stop. Como reached the Champions League. From being outside the conversation to standing among Europe's elite, Como became proof that football can still surprise us. Their Champions League qualification was not just a sporting achievement, it was a symbol. A club that had once been forgotten was now walking toward the biggest nights in European football. That is why Como matters now. Because their success is not only about money, it is about timing, patience, vision, and emotion. It is about Indonesian ownership, proving that global football can be built from a different direction. It is about Fàbregas showing that great players can become great builders. It is about a small city by the lake becoming a name the whole football world wants to understand. Como's rise is powerful because it feels human. They did not just climb divisions. They climbed out of silence. They did not just qualify for the Champions League. They made people believe in football miracles again.